What's up, guys? Dean here, and I'm here to do the question and answer. I posted on the Facebook demo crew page. So last night, actually, I put up the post and asked you guys to ask any questions while I'm up here at headquarters. Questions that could pertain to anything, whether it's working out, whether it's diet, nutrition, products, the company, future, stuff like that. So with all the questions we got here, I'm just going to jump right into them and start giving you guys some answers. So first question is from James. He says, okay, Dean, here goes. I'm currently 36, about to hit my first full year of working out to look good naked. What is a reasonable timetable with proper nutrition and consistency to be stage ready for a show? This isn't like a one answer fits all, because it's always going to depend on the person, because I don't really know where you're starting at, what body fat percentage you're at now, stuff like that. So it's very important. I competed from the very first time, I think it was about 6 years ago, is when I did my first show. I worked out, but I was pretty out of shape, high body fat. I was one of the guys, probably like a lot of us, who just work out during the week, eat somewhat good, and then on the weekend I would eat a lot of shit. I would drink a lot of beers Friday night, Saturday night. And so I never really made progress about it. I just kept the same physique for numerous years. When I decided to finally compete for a show, I hired a coach, and I think we did a 18-week prep for my first show. So for me, going from like an okay physique, but again, pretty high body fat, no abs whatsoever, love handles, had a decent size on me. We did an 18-week prep to get me stage ready. So I would say on the average person, again, as long as you don't have, you're way overweight or you have tons of body fat, that's always going to vary, obviously. But I'd say for the average person, and just people I know, they usually do anywhere really from a 14 to 20 week prep, and that usually will get most people stage ready. But again, it's always going to vary on where you're at in your starting point and what your body fat's currently at the beginning. So hope that helps. Like I said, it's kind of hard to answer without knowing exactly where you're at right now. Next question is from Eric. How much does consistency, whether it's with your workouts or meal plans or meals, play into your gains? I think a lot on both ends. Consistency, I think, is key. You always hear that saying, but I think it's very true. Like I just said in the first answer, myself, I would, again, work out 5-6 days a week, and I would eat pretty good during the week, but every single weekend, I would pretty much throw it all away. Everything I did during the week, I would throw away on the weekends by eating fast food, eating pizza, drinking beers, and stuff like that. So that's where the consistency wasn't, into play in my personal life. So again, I pretty much stayed like this for years and years. So until I started being more consistent with diet, with training, and cleaning up the weekends, I had to start making the weekends look like the week, during the week, the same thing. That's when the changes start coming. So, people talk about a cheat meal or a cheat day. I don't really like cheat days because, again, I think, and you can do a lot of damage in a cheat day. I'm a huge believer in cheat meals. I don't think you always need one, but I think they're good for people just to keep your sanity, especially if you're eating, like chicken and rice or chicken and broccoli or whatever. You're eating like super clean foods all the time. A cheat meal, I think, is good. Not just, a lot of people say it resets you, resets your metabolism or this or that. Besides all that, I think it's very good to just keep your sanity and make you feel a little better, and then get back to, doing what you're doing. So, and training, obviously, consistency is huge. It's like, there's people in my gym that will come 2-3 days, and then I don't see them for a week. And then you see them again for 2 or 3 days, 4 days, then they take 5 days off. And it's like, they don't make any gains. They look the same. I know a lot of us have people in the gyms like that. You may have seen people in your gym for 4 years that have literally not changed one bit. And that's where the consistency comes into play as well. Obviously, some people are putting in time in the gym, and again, the diet's not consistent. So you got to have, there's multiple pieces to the puzzle, I think, with this to get results. And I think it kind of all has to be, pretty on par and staying consistent. So I would say it's important, both of them. your workouts and your meals. Meals more than anything. You hear people say it's, a different number. You hear people say it's 90% diet, 10% workout, or 80-20, whatever. And I believe that, again, just my own experience, until I started cleaning up my diet, that's really when a lot of the changes start. So you hear the saying a lot, you can never out-train a bad diet, and I truly believe that. So diet is huge, nutrition's huge, even more important, I think, than the working out part. And the working out part's easy. A lot of us love doing it. I don't mind going to the gym 6 days a week, even doing cardio. It's, people that know me know I love to snack and I eat pretty bad, so it's all about the diet. John Wilson says, what do you see going forward with your future with Ax and Sledge, meaning me and the demo crew, and things that I would like to see compared to how it is now? Me personally, for those of you that don't know, I was with 2 other companies sponsored before I came over with Seth, and I've now been with arguably 3 of the most popular names in the industry, and I've been very fortunate and very blessed to have those opportunities. But with Ax and Sledge, it's very different than the other 2. So, and what I mean by that, it's much more family oriented. I'm more of a part of everything that's going on here than I was the previous companies. It's cool to get to make an income or to get free, all the free supplements you want, all the free apparel you want. That's all like cool, but to really feel a part of it and be a part of the family, that kind of trumps all that for me, anyways. I love being involved in everything. These guys treat me better than both those companies put together treated me, pretty much, and them flying me up here to Pittsburgh. I think they've flown me up here 5 times now in like the last 10 months, 11 months. So it's like every couple months they're flying me up here to involve me in all this type of stuff. So that I hope just continues for me. I want to keep growing with the company, doing anything I can on my end to help them. I'm pretty much at their disposal. From the opportunities they've given me, I just want to give back to them as much as I can. So whatever, and then obviously grow with the company. The company's growing exponentially now, and I just want to keep growing with them and doing anything they want me to do for them to help that. As far as the demo crew, we're going to see that keep growing as well. As far as like what I want to see different, there's not much different. I just want to see that keep growing, bringing in more people, more positive people, growing the team. We're going to be getting to another level of demo crew members, which you guys will be hearing about as well. So that I'm looking forward to, because that excites me, because I know you guys are going to be super excited, the people that are going to be rewarded with that next level. So that type of stuff excites me, because I know you guys will love that as well. So that's pretty much it. I just want to see everything keep growing, keep being positive. We have new products coming out and stuff like that, and everything's going great. So there's nothing really I want to change, just to see it keep going. Steve asks, any future events planned at Ax and Sledge headquarters? That question's actually in here a few times. Yes, 100%. We've actually talked about that quite a bit while I'm up here, and you guys can plan on something this summer, actually. There will be an event here at headquarters, and the gym, which you guys have seen us in the gym and seen Seth in the gym. There, I believe, is about close to 30 new pieces that have already shipped. They should probably be here within the month. So the gym, probably in the next, let's just say a month to month and a half, the gym will be finished off, ready to go. So that's exciting as well, because I know Seth has been chomping at the bits to get all this equipment in here as well. So when summertime comes and you guys all come up here for this big event we're going to have for the demo crew, you guys will be able to do all that, work out in the gym, and hang with all of us. So that's definitely happening, and like I said, I know a lot of people have been asking about that, so that's going to be awesome. Ryan asked, does Ax and Sledge plan on making a casein protein? Right now, the answer is no. I actually talked to Pat and Seth this morning about that. No plans on that. Casein is kind of, doesn't sell that well. Some people love casein, some people don't. Some people swear it's great to take at bedtime, where other people say it's not that big of a deal. You can just take any protein before you go to bed. I know it's slower digestion, slower release and all that, but they don't really have any plans as of right now to do any casein. For the amount that they would have to buy and make, for the amount that it would sell, they're not really too hyped up on that. So Daryl asked, how much training is considered overtraining natty style? So what he's asking is how much training is overtraining? Obviously, if you're not taking anything, you're not enhanced or anything like that. Overtraining, I think a lot of people use overtraining too much, because I personally don't think a lot of people overtrain, or I just don't think people train hard enough, including myself. I would never once have I thought I've been overtraining, because I just don't think I work out hard enough, and I think for the vast majority, a lot of us don't, even though we worry about it. Obviously, if you're 100% natural, it is going to be probably a little bit more of a case, though, because you're going to recover more, you're going to be able to do more if you are enhanced and you're taking something, obviously. So there is a difference there. I'm not going to say that, or you're not going to deny that, but as far as overtraining, I would just always go off feel. Me personally, and all these answers I'm giving you guys are kind of my own experiences, my personal opinions and stuff. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, so I'm just giving you guys my experiences. But there's times where I'll work out for 3 or 4 days and I kind of feel beat up, and I'll take a day off. And there's been times where I'll train for literally 10 days in a row without a day off, and then I might feel like, man, like everything hurts. I just feel achy, my body hurts, my back hurts, and I'll take a day off, maybe 2 days off. So rest is obviously huge. Rest is very important. I think a lot of people also do underestimate rest. So it is good to recover, rest. Personally, as of lately, I've been trying to actually take 2 days off a week instead of 1. So I've been kind of doing like 4 or 5 days, and then I'll take a day off. But I would just really go off feel on that. If you feel run down, if you don't feel recovered, just take a day off. Some people think you got to go to the gym all the time, or people think they're going to lose their gains if they don't, even if they miss a day or two. There's days where people get sick and they don't work out for a week. You don't really lose much. It's a lot harder to like lose size and lose that, and then plus muscle memory. You get back in the gym and it all comes back really quickly. So as far as that, I can't give you an answer as far as what I think overtraining is. I think it's going to be different for everybody. It depends on how you train. So I would just go off how you feel. If you feel the slight bit like you're kind of beat up, then just take a day off and rest. Next question, Brian said, is there a possibility of a seminar or meetup at the headquarters? Kind of answered that. When is the cookie eating contest going down with you up there? No cookie, well, we did have some cookies, but no contest. But already answered the seminar question and meetup at headquarters. That will go down this summer, so get ready for that. Robert asked, any plans on Ax and Sledge like a fully sponsorship for athletes in the future? And will there ever be more get to train with me or Seth in the future? As far as sponsorships, I actually talked to Pat this morning about that, and there will be, down the road, there will be some sponsored athletes like myself. He said, they don't really want to give a time frame on that, and they're going to be very picky and particular in who they're choosing to bump up to that, because they put a lot of stuff into that. They take care of those people. Obviously, you guys see what they do for me and stuff like that. So the answer is yes, but also to add on to that, we don't really know when. So, but there will be though. Justin asked, why is there not a system in place to link the demo crew members together? If a member joins and has used a code prior to joining, that they should be linked to that member and then gain a percentage shared off of that original member. The only way to sustain growth is to incentivize the members. Well, to answer that, what you're explaining is really like a multi-level marketing company. We're a supplement company. What he's saying is, it sounds like, and I hope I'm getting this right, is if somebody used your code and then later becomes a demo crew member, that person should be linked to you, and you should get like an income or percentage off of that guy for life. Again, Ax and Sledge is a supplement company with an ambassador program. It's not a multi-level marketing company. It's not Amway. So if that's what you want, then maybe this isn't the Ax and Sledge might not be right for you. The demo crew might not be right for you. If you guys are looking for some sort of Ponzi thing or pyramid scheme or multi-level marketing thing, then that's what you guys should probably go after. But that's not what this is. And the only way to sustain growth is to incentivize members. Correct. That's why we have the next level of the demo crew, and those people are getting rewarded for the people that have been kicking ass since we've started the demo crew. So there are incentives. That's the next level, which we're going to be rewarding those people. So you are correct in that. So hope that answered that question. Boris asked, will Ax and Sledge or Seth be in Germany? If yes, when or where, so I can buy tickets and expo tickets, because I don't want to miss this. The answer is yes, probably, but not this year. I do not think Ax and Sledge or Seth will be in Germany this year, but possibly next year. So nothing this year in 2020. Sean asked, when you're trying to bulk up, what workout schedule do you normally follow and how many workouts a day? So I'm assuming you're just addressing this to me. Bulking up and what workout schedule do I normally follow? My workout schedule never changes. Whether I'm in an off season, I've competed in 6 different shows, and whether I'm cutting for a show and trying to get shredded to step on stage, my workouts never change. The schedule never changed. The actual workouts I do never change. I usually don't change the weight much. Whether you're bulking or, and this is my opinion, whether you're bulking or cutting, what the difference is between those two is usually like the food intake, your calorie intake. You're either in a calorie surplus or you're in a calorie deficit. So that to me is the most important thing. Now, if I was trying to bulk up, will I try to go a little bit heavier and lower the reps a little bit? Probably. But for the most part, not like a huge drastic thing. My rep range usually always stays the same depending on body part and exercise. I'm a lot of times, if I'm trying to go really heavy, I might try to do something that I can get 6 to 8 in, 6 to 10 even. And then on certain exercises though, I like to go a little bit higher volume, so I might go anywhere from 8 to 15 even on reps. So it just depends, body part and that. But again, bulking up and cutting, to me, the most important thing is your calories. Obviously, calorie surplus, you're usually gaining weight. Calorie deficit, you're losing weight, obviously. And then if you're at a maintenance level, you pretty much stay the same. So, and as far as how many workouts a day, I've never in my life, I know a lot of people do 2 a days. I've never done that ever, even in all my shows. I know some of the people I've competed with or competed at the same shows that go to my gym, sometimes they're in there twice a day. The only thing I ever do twice a day is cardio. So, for example, if I'm in show prep, I'll work out in the morning like I always do, and I'll do cardio after, and then if I'm trying to cut, I'll usually throw in a cardio session at night. So, but I've never once in my life have I actually worked out twice in a day, besides when I'm here. I've worked out 3 times in one day. No, but never. I know a lot of people do that. I just don't. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Obviously, if the muscle groups are different, and that I know some of the IFBB pros do that. So I'm not saying it's wrong. Obviously, they know more than I do. But me personally, I've never worked out twice in one day. Just cardio twice in one day. Open to new flavor ideas from the group, or possibility on a mass gainer in the future. New flavor ideas always. I mean, if you guys have suggestions, just post them and tag myself, tag Carly. We pass those on. Obviously, these guys are always looking for new flavors and stuff to come out, especially stuff that you guys want. So, always open to flavor ideas on any of the products. So feel free to throw some out. And then as far as a possibility on a mass gainer, as of right now, no plans. Jeff asked, how can people like me, people who really don't give 2 dick shakes about being popular on social media, being successful at promoting Ax and Sledge products? I feel like there is way too much focus on social media promotion. I know it's the way of the day, but it just doesn't fit for me. I can't be the only one. I must admit I'm very introverted and have a serious case of resting murder face, so I know I need to work on that, and I have been. Yeah, I mean, obviously in today's day and age, social media is everything, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, if you're a little bit younger, TikTok. But but that's kind of where everything's gone, obviously, because it's free, pretty much, most of it, and that's where you can reach, obviously, a mass audience. But if you're not big on that, I mean, it's just, you're gonna have to do some legwork and spread the word with people that you know, people you talk to, people at stores, people at your gym and stuff like that. It's gonna be more one-on-one stuff, I guess. I mean, that's really the only thing I could think of, really, is just talking to people, really. So not on social media platform, but you're gonna have to be social with people in person, really. I mean, that's if you don't want to do that. I hope that helps. I don't know really what else to tell you. Any new flavor ideas for homemade coming soon? Also, animal supplements had a chance to have people send to them their supplements they didn't want from a company they had purchased it from and traded in for an animal or two animal for one of their products of equal value. Would Ax and Sledge ever consider doing that? First question, any new flavors on homemade coming soon? Yes, already in the works and will be coming out soon. I actually tasted it last time I was up here, and you guys will love it. So that's coming soon. Definitely a new flavor for homemade. As far as animal, giving away free products for trade-ins, absolutely not. Ax and Sledge, you guys obviously are here for a reason. You know, Seth and the owners here pride themselves on the quality of every product. We use a lot of patent ingredients, high ingredients, high quality, and there's a reason a lot of people, a lot of other companies are already trying to copy some of our products as well. So to when I read this, even I didn't know Animal did this, but to me, it's like a terrible business. On the business side, it's a terrible idea to just give out free products like that for trade-ins. So we wouldn't do something like that. Joey asked, deadlifts. I'm new to deadlifts. Better on back day or leg day, form and different styles and grips. I'm not a huge deadlifter guy, I'll say that right off the bat. But better on back day or leg day. I know people that do them on either one of those days. Me personally, I would do them on back day. I also know a lot of people, and I've done it myself, where I just do a deadlift day. So, because deadlifts take a lot out of you, especially if you do numerous sets, do some high volume with those, or you do, obviously heavy weight and do some heavy pulls. The deadlifts kick your ass more than anything. So, as far as better on back day or leg day, I think, again, that's kind of a personal thing. To me, I would do back, though, personally. Leg day, I'm usually taxed. There's been days where I do legs together, and there's been even times where I'll do so much quad-based stuff, like I don't even want to do hamstrings. So I couldn't imagine doing like quads, hamstrings, and doing deadlifts. So I would probably do it, again, me personally, just do it on back day or give it its own day. As far as form and different styles and grips, if you're brand new, you may want to start with like a trap bar if your gym has one. It's a little bit easier, I think, to keep form, practice form, and I think it's safer as far as just injuries go because of the way you're pulling from the center as far as a traditional barbell in front, where you're going to be tending to round your back. If your form's not good, if you're going too heavy, I think with the trap bar, you take out some of that risk, and it's a little bit easier. And I think they're very effective either way. I know some coaches who train even athletes and train younger kids and stuff like that, but even like some elite athletes, and they have them do the trap bar instead of traditional barbell. So, but I would get a feel for them, see which one you like best. As far as form goes, I would probably get with somebody that knows how to do deadlift, that has good form, whether it's a coach, a strength person, or just somebody you know that is really good at deadlifts, and work with them before you pull too heavy and jack your back all up, because that's not going to be good. So I would definitely get with somebody, though, to help you with your form, because you can definitely hurt yourself with deadlifts. I have myself, and I know tons of people that have. So Tango asked, are there any new products in the making? Protein bars, apparel, sponsorships, or new storefronts? New products, yes. Obviously apparel. Again, depending on when you guys see this video, we're just launching some new colorways. I'm wearing one right now. You got the black hoodie with a khaki Ax and Sledge, and we have some other t-shirts, some other hoodies. So all of that stuff is going to be on the website. So some new colorways, and they're always going to be coming out with new t-shirts, new colors and stuff like that. So apparel, yes. Sponsorships, I kind of went over already in another question. Storefront, no, not that I know of. And as far as new products, though, we do have a powder form fat burner, so you can kind of control how much you want to take. So that's coming. We have a sleep aid in the works, and we have some new flavors of some of the other products coming as well. So there is lots of new stuff. Steve asked, any chance Ax and Sledge will be at the first ever Arnold Classic UK next year? I talked to Seth this morning. He said possibly. So don't know for sure, but it's been talked about. So possibly. Obviously, you'll know as it gets closer if we're going to be there. And then when are you guys coming to New Zealand or Australia again? Don't know for sure, but we will definitely be there. So I did confirm that Ax and Sledge will be coming back to New Zealand and Australia. I just didn't get a definite when. So that's all the questions I got so far from last night. So hope I answered all you guys' questions. If you guys have any other questions still that I didn't answer, just hit up the post again and drop them in there, and I'll just answer them right there in the post. And that is it. So hope I helped you guys out, and just looking at my notes, I got everything. So thanks, guys, and we'll talk to you later.